Baiju. What do we think about Baiju? I think he's in the lower 2 tiers. Do you think he doesn't say the N-word, or do you think he's so fucking scared of saying it that the thought of hearing that word, let alone saying it, makes him shit himself? Like, what are we thinking here? Also, I think the F word, he's really upset about that too, because he's gay. He's so he is so fucking gay. It is, oh my god. This is my favorite little twink right here. He is straight, like, he's not straight, but he is never saying, you will never hear that. Piero simply doesn't say it. That word is beneath him. Arlecchino would never. Simply does not say it. I don't fucking know about this guy. I think all the Fatui guys, Child says that in private. Child definitely says it, only in private though. He's driving in the car, he sings every lyric to Mo Bamba. He knows who the hoes were calling, whose phone. He knows who was in Paris. Don't ask him though, because he'll tell you he doesn't know, but he does. Regrader, he's gay too. This bitch is a robot. She programs her robots to say it for her, but she doesn't say it. He's an old man. He says that shit. He is such an old, oh my god, this fucking guy. He'll say it and then he'll stroke his long nose right in your face and then sneeze on you. This bitch, she don't say it. That's beneath her. Chat, do we think Fischl would say the N-word? I don't think so. She's what, like 16? Yeah, the average 16-year-old, no, they wouldn't say that. Fish says that shit under her breath, but never to anyone. Alright, so only in private. Simply doesn't say, we're gonna change this to too good for profanity, and then doesn't say it. Kave. Kave is also a fucking twink. He shivers in his boots when you say, what the frick. Candace says it because she's dark-skinned. So, I think she can. So we're gonna add a row here. Can say it. Candace can say it. Yelan does not say that. Xinyan, she can say whatever the fuck she wants. Rosaria, I feel like she either says it to make you mad, or she doesn't say it at all. She's from the church. She's not very Christian, but she's still from the church. I feel like, nah, she wouldn't say that. Chi doesn't even know what the fuck that is. Bennett would never. Bennett would think about it in his head, and then walk up to the first black man he sees and apologize for saying it in his own mind. Like, he'll read it on text and then cry. Bennett's luck makes him say it by accident and gets him beat the fuck up. That's valid. Ito is immediately saying that shit. He is the most ignorant. Yao Yao has no fucking idea what a slur is. Scar says it only to piss you off. He's not even racist. He's not even a fucking racist. He'll say anything, like I said a minute ago. He bought Hogwarts Legacy just to piss you off because you say it's transphobic. He goes on Kick every day. He gifts 500 subs to Nick Merckx every fucking day. He loathes liberals. Scar watches Ben Shapiro owning liberals compilation number 753. Kooky does not say that shit. Noelle would kill herself if she even thought about saying it. Razor has no fucking idea what profanity is. If someone taught him what it was, then he would say that shit. But other than that, by himself, he would not. Toma, nah. Shenhe, too good for profanity. Haijo, he's a cop, isn't he? He would whoop ass if he heard somebody say that, because he's like, oh, hate crime! And fucking start punching shit. Yoonjin sings it. Yoonjin definitely says that shit, but only in a different language where it doesn't actually mean what it means. So I guess that means she can say it as long as she's singing. Lumin? Does Lumin say the N-word? Nah, I don't think so. Barbara would fucking kill herself if she heard someone else say it. Nilu? She looks clean as shit. That outfit, look at her fucking little headpiece there. She's too good for profanity. Amber does not say that. She really disagrees with it. Amber is in the front line at the BLM protest. Amber, every time Kaya walks down the street. This is Amber. You would never catch Amber saying some fuck shit like that. Amber is thorough as hell. Layla? Nah, she don't say that. Yanfei, if Yanfei was reading a transcript from like a legal document, like a court case, she would say it because she has to read it. She's the type of girl where it's like you have to read the one page of like To Kill a Mockingbird, and she just completely does not hesitate. I think under certain circumstances, I think Yanfei can say that shit. Ning Wong, too good for profanity. She doesn't even say what the flip. She don't even say that. Sarah does not say that. Al Haytham? Nah. Nahida would fucking kill someone if they said that shit near her. Nah, she'd probably just cry. If you defy Raiden, she kills you. She can say that shit, bro. Raiden can say whatever the fuck she wants. Kokomi, however, would never. She would think of all the different outcomes that would happen if she did say it and disagrees with every one of them, so she would just not say that shit. Zhongli does not curse at all. Klee would fucking cry. Albedo does not say the N-word. However, when he turns into a giant dragon and kills the entire city, he's going to scream that shit at the top of his lungs. Zhongli can say it, but doesn't feel the need to. Well, he's light-skinned. He's not like dark-skinned, so I don't think he can say it. I don't think it would apply to him or anything like that. You feel me? I don't think he can. His dragon form is brown. His dragon form died, so that is no longer him. Now, if he was Morax in the sky right before he got shot, he'd be like, oh, what the fuck, and then die. Beta would get drunk as fuck and say that. Only on, like, her ship, though. She'd get drunk as fuck with the crew and, like, spew that shit out of nowhere. She got a sailor mouth. So, yeah, only in private. Sino would try to come up with a funny joke, like, punchline for it, but it just wouldn't be funny. Okay, there's can say it, and then there's says it. Can't, but does anyway. Sucrose, oh, fuck no. Sucrose would come up with a spell to take that word out of everybody's brain. D-Luke don't say that. Kaya can say whatever the fuck he wants. Ayaka could never. Kazuo would say that shit in private for sure. Aether and Lumine are the same person. Kale would she would shit her pants. She would really, like, she'd be so sad if she heard anyone say that. Regardless of the color of their skin, whether they could say it or not, she would be really upset if they did. She'd be like, oh, come on, man. Mona would say it if you offered her 20 bucks, she'd immediately. Xing Cho, too good for profanity. Zhao says that shit on cooldown. Boring! It just fucking screams that shit, bro. Can you? Nah, too good for profanity. Ayato, he don't say that. Yai would say it. Listen, we're gonna set the scene. She says it, then shakes her little fox ass so you can't be mad. You're in her underground chambers, tied to the bed. She walks in, seductively. She pulls out a whip, whispers any slur into your ear, slaps the shit out of your balls with said whip. She would say it to degrade somebody, and then shake her fox ass so you can't be mad. Where did that headcanon come from? Don't fucking talk to me. Tainari don't say that shit. Goro's a fucking bitch. Kaching don't say that shit. Lisa would get drunk with Beto and say it in private. Jean does not say that. Chung Yoon would say it, and then all the evil... Don't ask him to stand up, chat. Yeah, I'm fucking bricked right now. Chung Yoon would say it, and then all of the spirits from a fucking 20-mile radius would just disappear. He says it in private. Zhang Ling? Nah. Dory calls you that shit to your face when you don't buy whatever shit she's trying to sell you. I could be funny and say all that, oh, I'm gonna undo all that wacky shit my parents did. I could say that's all a front just for her to hide her racism and do camp, but she does anyway. Or only in private. Oh, yeah! She says it in private, and she's like, oh, sorry, that was my dad talking. Or whatever shit like that. Why? There's like a fucking hair in my nose, and it's really fucking with me right now. Karara? Nah. She's too much of a bitch. Venti immediately says that shit. Move Dory to mad? Yeah. Yoimiya? Nah. Sayu? No. Micah is the biggest bitch ever. Hu Tao thinks it's just a word. She's doing her weekly rap battles with Chung Yoon, Xing Cho, and Zhang Ling, and she puts it in her fucking lyrics every single time, and they have to constantly yell at her, and she's like, come on, guys. I'm just joking. Diona says it in private. Fremine, he would cry. He would tense up and just shit himself. Lynette does not say that shit. Lenny says that in private. He says that inside of the house, once they walk outside, he's a proper person. Aloy does not say that. Rosaria. Fucking, Senora can't but does anyway and doesn't give a fuck. This Dottore, he absolutely says that shit. This one doesn't, though. He's matured over the years. Farina would say it by accident. Everybody would get mad at her, and she'd be like, no, that's not what I said. I actually said, and then just makes up some bullshit. Campbell says it anyway. Nouvelette, fucking no. Too good for my nose itches so bad. Oh my, what the fuck? Risley does not say that shit. Charlotte would never. Navia, absolutely not. Navia sounds like Navia would beat someone's ass. No, she wouldn't. She would yell at someone. She'd be like, oh, how could you? I don't know anything about this character. I don't know shit about Chevreuse. Cloud Retainer, too good for profanity. Gaming looks like when gaming is gaming. Yeah. Chiori, she's kind of in the same boat as Yai. She looks like she just degrades people. Chlorinde, too good for profanity. She doesn't need that shit. Siegeween would fucking cry, and the dude Sethos, I have no fucking idea. I don't know anything about him. So this is the definitive Genshin Impact N-word saying tier list. It's just a word, says it just to make you mad, can't but does anyway, can say it, only in private, too good for profanity, doesn't say it at all. The thought of saying it makes them cry and shit their pants in fear. Good list. Okay. Oh, I could talk for a fucking year about the one I'm about to do next. Hold the fuck up.